Welcome to Craig's Magic Table. We're going to have a really fun trick today using my bag of mystery. Turn it inside out, examine it as much as you like. You could hang on to this here until we need it. And I have a bunch of cards here, just a small sampling of cards, black cards, red cards, face cards, spot cards. And it's just a small representation of a deck of playing cards. And you could select any card that you like, so go through and just grab one out. So you can have any card you like, and if you were here, you could just pick the card you wanted, but you're not here, so just look at that card. Please remember it. Might be a minute before we see it again, and I'm going to put it in here. And then after we put it in there, what I'm going to do is we'll give the cards just a little bit of a mixing here. And by the way, if you see your card, I want you to keep a poker face. Don't let me know that you've seen your card. And then we're going to do this. We're going to take some of these cards and flip them face up, and we'll leave some face down. So we're going to have a nice mixture of face up and face down cards. And now you could take these cards and do all this yourself. You can cut the cards wherever you want. Take a couple of cards and flip them over. Cut them wherever you want. So you're going to keep mixing these cards face up, face down, but you decide where to cut and which cards to flip. So you can do this as much as you like. And whenever you want, you can just flip the whole thing over and do it again. Give them a cut, and then take a couple of cards and flip them over. You can cut them again, take a couple of cards and flip them over. Now when you've decided these cards have been as mixed up as you want them to be, I'm going to have you deal out 4 piles of cards. This is another way to mix them because you don't know what cards are going into which pile. Now you can roll these cards from the left to the right or from the right to the left. How do you want to do it? You want to go from the left to the right? Okay, so we'll just roll them like this, just like that right there, and then give the cards another cut, and then we will put them in the bag. So just a small recap. You could have examined the bag, of course, taken those cards. You would have decided where to cut as often as you wanted. Flip cards over, cut, flip them over until you've decided you've done that enough. So the cards are now mixed up, face down, and we have no idea how many and what your card is. At least I don't know what your card is. But the bag knows everything. And right now it's making this magical adjustment for me. I'm not going to cheat. I'm just going to reach in and I'm going to take the cards out of the bag. That these cards have been thoroughly mixed, as you know. But they've made an adjustment. They have straightened out the whole deck except for one card, which would be the Ace of Clubs, the card you would have selected. And again, the bag doesn't tell me how to do it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. And by the way, I've made playlists, so if you want to just binge, you can either binge the shorts or the TV format, I call it, because the horizontal view, you can binge some of those if you want. I'm going to be adding all these tricks to both formats. All right, everybody, take care, and I'll see you soon.